Hey everybody, welcome to our weekend check-in video for PSY-5 Social Psychology for Saturday, June 24th. As I always do in these weekend videos, I'm just going to go over a few reminders, clarifications, whatever I think you need to know to help you be successful in the course and just stay on top of things. So thanks for coming and checking these out. It'll really save you some time and clear up some things for you. So I try to keep these under 10 minutes. So let's get started. First up here is that I can see most of you look like you're all set up there on the Canvas course page and you're ready to go and you've been working on the assignments there. Just a reminder, as you'll find in every module there near the top, I do have a note that you must click each item open in the order you find it in any given module in order to move forward. In fact, the only reason you can't get to an item in a module is you haven't opened up all the ones above it. So do look for those green check marks that I enabled there on our course page. It's kind of a hands-on Gretel trail. You can easily keep track of where you've been and where you haven't been yet, so you won't get lost on our course page there. So do check that out. Next up here is that we've already had our Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 discussions and quizzes. Most of you did a nice job for that. And by the way, when I do post your feedback on what you put up there for the discussion boards, those comments I make are private only to you, so for your eyes only, so I don't post those in the public area there. So do take a look at the comments. I try to give constructive feedback, and certainly some of you from time to time don't quite answer what you should have on the prompts there, so I do clarify. So in case you're wondering why did I only get 5 points out of the 10, well, I'll tell you why when I post the feedback. So do take a look at that, and you'll be glad that you did now. Next up here is that you all know that your Unit 1 exam is open from through Sunday here. It opened up today, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday it's open there. It's open now through Sunday, June 25th by 11:59 p.m. So make sure that you submit it later than that time. And if you are going to wait to the last day to do it there on Sunday, start no later than 11 p.m. because whether you are finished or not, the exam will automatically submit at 11:59. So if you start at 11:30, you're only going to have about 29 minutes to do it. And so back it up at least an hour if you are going to wait to that last day to do it there. And don't forget, at the bottom of Unit 1, right above the exam link, there is a study guide to help you prepare. Especially notice on the study guide there's 2 areas that I italicized with some asterisks all around it. That's going to be the content that your 2 short answer essay questions are based on. I always have 2 short answer essay questions. I always give everyone a heads up on the study guide as to what the content will be based on there, so do look at the study guide to help you prepare for that. And as you'll find in the exam instructions and also in an announcement there, do not copy and paste information from your textbook or from some psychology-related website or use an AI generator to answer your essay questions, because I'll know when you do that. So don't do that because you won't get any points. I can get you in some trouble. So make sure that you prepare by using the study guide and make sure things are in your own words, or else it's going to be a problem. So please be careful about that. Let's see what else here. Your inquisitive assignments, those were due on the 11:59 p.m. on Thursday, right before the exam opened up at midnight on Friday. So inquisitive assignments are always due before midnight on the day before the exam opens. It's always going to be consistent that way, so do keep that in mind. Unit 2 is open as of today. It covers 3 chapters, chapters 3, 4, and 5, and in the future every unit will have 3 chapters. Unit 1 is a bit shorter. It just has some table setting chapters, as they call them, chapters 1 and 2. But now we're actually into the meat and potatoes of what social psychology is all about as far as content chapters. So from now on, 3 chapters for each unit. So just a heads up about that. Let's see here. What else do I want to tell you here? Next up here is that as far as what's coming up this week, don't forget that you have your discussion and quiz for Chapter 3 due on Tuesday of this week on June 27th. And don't forget that time differential. Discussions are due at 9 p.m. Quizzes are due at 11:59 p.m. on the dates they're scheduled there, and there will be other assignments due this coming week as well. Don't forget you can find all the due dates and all their assignments on all the times and stuff for your assignments there by going to several places, as I showed you in the welcome video and also in that orientation video in the announcements. You can click on the syllabus link in the course menu and see all the assignments and all the due dates and times in one place. You can click on the calendar link in the Canvas main menu, choose this course from the choices there, and the calendar will populate with all the assignments and due dates and times for this course. Otherwise, you can look at the Canvas dashboard when you sign into Canvas on your to-do list, and you can also see in the units themselves, I have due dates there right alongside the assignments. So you've got 4 places to find assignments and their due days and times, so please don't say I didn't know, because I've made it like really easy for you to find that stuff. So do take advantage, and if you haven't watched especially that orientation video in the announcements, please do, because I have screenshots. I show and tell you where to find things, and it's really easy, so make sure that you check that out. Next up here is that part 1 of your literature review paper is coming up. Not this coming week, but the following week on Wednesday, July 5th. You will get an announcement about that soon, so I'm just giving you a heads up there. All the information you need about the instructions is found in the dedicated APA Lit Review module, which is below Unit 5 of our course material on Canvas. So scroll down past Unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down, and then you'll see the dedicated APA Literature Review module. There's some information there at the top of that module just to kind of give you a quick overview of the assignment deadlines and everything. But you'll see instructions for Component 1 and then a submission area for Component 1. In the instructions there, make sure you open it up at the very top. There's a little short how-to video where I walk you through and kind of show and tell you what to do. So it's about 10 minutes, so do watch it. It'll really make you feel more comfortable in what you need to do to get ready there. And do keep in mind as you read the detail in the instructions there that your topic must be only one from social psychology, which is in our course. You have a whole textbook to help you prepare for that, so please make sure that you check that out there in your book, and you got plenty of resources there to do that. And what you're going to be turning in is your topic, and along with a thesis statement. A thesis statement is simply a sentence or two just indicating how you're going to approach your topic. So for example, let's just say you want to cover the topic of prejudice. Well, don't just say, I'm going to examine prejudice. You need to tell me what you're going to investigate about prejudice. For example, what are some strategies to help reduce prejudice? What are some reasons that seem to make some people more prejudiced than others? I mean, so just definitely give me some idea of what you're going to approach regarding your topic. And you also have to include at least 5 APA-style references, and those references must be actual research articles, that is, studies. So don't put in psychology-related books or websites or blogs, etc. They must be actual research articles, that is, studies that are published in the scientific journals, just like the ones that are talked about in your book in every chapter. When they reference a study, that's what I want you to be able to do. Let's see here. And when you are ready to submit there, don't forget there is a dedicated submission area right below the instructions there in that APA Literature Review module. You are going to upload your file. You're not going to email anything to me. And your file must only be in Microsoft Word, so no PDFs or no Google Docs. This is all detailed there in the instructions and the submission area, so please do take some time to look at that there. Everybody has free access to Microsoft Word through the Office 365 link you'll find on any Canvas course page. Just look in the course menu and you'll see it there. Click on it and you'll see the option for Microsoft Word. And also, per the policy stated on your syllabus regarding late submissions, you are allowed to submit the paper late. So on Wednesday, July 5th by 11:59 p.m., that's the original deadline. But as you'll find at the bottom of the instructions for part 1 of the paper, and as you'll find at the bottom of the instructions for the submission area as well, I do restate that late policy. It's 10% for being late, 10% deduction, that is, in your points, and then another 5% off your points for every 24-hour period after that. And after 72 hours, that is 3 days, you won't be able to submit at all. And all those deadlines, all that stuff is detailed very briefly, but importantly, they're at the bottom of the instructions and also the submission area. So please do take a look at that so you don't get any surprises there with that. Okay? All right. And by the way, you can also contact the library there. If you're having trouble locating academic peer-reviewed research articles, you can schedule a meeting for what's called a RAP session, R-A-P, on the library part of our website. I have information about that there in the announcements. So don't be afraid to ask for some help there. They can really help you get those in there. And I also have links up there to the library information about APA style, and also to what's called the Online Writing Lab, or the OWL, or the OWL. Has a really great series of sections there on having references in APA style. So do take advantage of the resources I provide for you, because I put it all there for you, and it's your task to pull all that together and produce the product. And again, don't forget to take a look at the sample that I provided there for you in the instructions. So there is a sample topic, thesis statement, and list of 5 references. Do take a look at that, because it'll really give you a clear idea of what you need to turn in, so you don't have to guess about that. I'm kind of a reverse engineering guy. I like to give people a completed sample, and so that way they know exactly what they have to turn in as far as how things should look. Okay, well, that's everything I wanted to say for this time. Again, welcome to the course again, and I know you're all busy and you're in a 6-week course. It's fast and furious, but this is what you signed up for, so you will get through it. Most of my students do, and you aren't getting any more work or tasks or assignments or lectures or anything that I don't have in my 18-week course. It's all the same. It's just compressed into this 6-week window. If you need anything in the meantime, reach out via email on Canvas and I will get back to you. Otherwise, we do have our live session coming up on Zoom this Monday at 1 o'clock. They will always be on Monday at this point in the semester, and it's not a lecture. It's not required that you come. It's just going to be basically open office hours. If you want to ask me something in person, I'll be hanging out there working at my desk. And otherwise, I'll just make a few remarks like this as well. I'll record that part and post it in case you couldn't make it. But okay. Well, I will see you in those lecture videos. I will see you here next weekend and maybe Monday too in our live session. So take care until then. Bye-bye.